How's it going, guys? I'm back here again for another video, but before I get into that, I just want to say rest in peace to Bill Paxton. For those of you who don't know, Twister was one of my favorite movies growing up, and it still is, and Bill's performance in that was absolutely amazing. And of course, he's done so many other great films like Aliens, Predator, just so many great movies. Even his little cameo in The Terminator was awesome as well. Bill Paxton, just absolutely amazing actor, and I don't talk a lot about celebrity deaths unless they affect me in some way. Like, if it's somebody that I grew up watching in a movie, then obviously it's going to affect me more than somebody who I didn't. And Bill Paxton was one actor who I've always enjoyed, so I just want to say rest in peace to a great actor and a great person. But anyway, guys, in this video, I'm going to be sharing some more thoughts about the new Halloween movie. Now, as you guys saw, I did a video talking about when they first announced, new information about the Halloween film. And after I heard that, I started to think about, different things, and I wanted to do a video about it. I will say, though, that this will probably be my last video talking about this until new information is released, but I'm going to wait until the end of the video. I want to go ahead and share my thoughts and share my feelings towards the new film with you guys first. First I want to talk a bit about this information that I've heard that says that the new Halloween movie is supposed to take place years after Halloween 2. So they're basically doing kind of like Halloween H2O, where they skipped over Halloween 3, 4, 5, and 6. Well, for me, my question is, will the new film also replace Halloween H2O? Now, I absolutely love H2O. I think it's one of the best films in the series, and I know a lot of other people do as well. I think it's one of the strongest sequels in the series. It was a great way to end the series as well, with Jamie Lee Curtis coming back, having her return, and getting her revenge on Michael, with all the years of torment that he put her through. And I just personally think that H2O is a great sequel in the series. And if they had decided to end the series on H2O, I would have been happy. I would have been glad that they ended the series like that. But of course, as John Carpenter once said, true evil never dies, and they continued on with Halloween Resurrection. Now, although I do enjoy Halloween Resurrection, I'm actually okay with them saying that that never happened. I'm okay with the new Halloween movie replacing Resurrection. Because I know a lot of people did not like Resurrection. It wasn't a big hit. Of course, I'm sure it made a lot of money, and when it came out. But as far as fan reaction to it, there was a lot of people who did not like it. I enjoy it for what it is, but I know a lot of people hate it. So for me, I really do hope that the new Halloween movie takes place after H2O, and it doesn't replace H2O, much like they tried to but skip over. I don't want the new Halloween movie to skip over H2O. I think I think H2O is one of the best films in the series, like I said, and I would really love to see a continuation of that. Now, if they don't skip over H2O, which I'm hoping that they won't, like I said, this is just the beginning. They just started finally talking about it again, so anything is up in the air, in my opinion. They could continue on with this story of the movie takes place years after Halloween 2, which is apparently what they're doing. Or they could abandon that idea. Who knows? They haven't started filming yet, so anything could happen. But what I'm saying is, I just hope that they don't skip over H2O with this new film. But that does bring something to mind. If the new film doesn't skip over H2O, then that means that Jamie Lee Curtis, if they skip over Resurrection, then that means that Jamie Lee Curtis, Laurie, she didn't die. And, because of course in Resurrection, she dies. But there's always a chance that they could bring her back. So I'm wondering, well, if this new film is going to skip over H2O, will they bring her back? At this point in time, of course, she's an older actor. She can still act, though, obviously. I mean, I've seen her on Scream Queens, and she's amazing on that show. So I honestly do believe that there is a chance that she could She could possibly come back. The only thing is, I think it would be harder for them to start a series, I mean, start a new storyline, after Halloween 2. Like, I'm not really sure exactly what I'm saying. I just really hope that if they are going to have the new Halloween film take place years after Halloween 2, then I hope that they don't skip over Halloween H2O, because I think that was such a great sequel, and I think it would be kind of difficult. Because if Jamie Lee Curtis is not going to be involved in it, then people are going to wonder, well, what happened to her character after Halloween 2? So I think, it would be easier if they said that H2O did happen. But like I said, I'm okay with them skipping over Resurrection, But let me know what you guys think about that. Let me know what you guys think about the new idea of the new Halloween movie taking place years after Halloween 2. Do you think it should skip over H2O or Resurrection? Or do you think that they should just stop skipping over them and just do a proper Halloween 9? At the end of the day, I would rather see a Halloween 9. I would rather see a continuation after Halloween Resurrection. I want to know what happens at the end when Michael's eyes open up. At the end of Resurrection, I want to see a continuation of that. And every other fan that I know wants to see that. So, unfortunately, they're not doing that, apparently. So, we're not all getting the sequel that we want, but I still have hope for it. Now I want to talk a bit about something else that I've heard, and it's something that I've heard a lot of people ask. Will Dr. Loomis be in the new Halloween movie? There's even a petition going around of people saying Robert Englund should play Dr. Loomis, which honestly, I'm fine with Robert Englund playing him, but the thing is, Dr. Loomis died in the fire at the end of Halloween 2. So, honestly, I don't think he's going to be in the new Halloween movie. His character, at least. Now, I know that they did bring him back in Halloween 4. They never really explained exactly how he managed to escape from that, after the explosion. He just kind of reappeared in Halloween 4 with, a burnt up face and hand. So, I'm always open to them bringing him back, but honestly, I don't think he's going to be in it. I just think that it would be a lot better if they just let that character die, like at the end of Halloween 2, and have someone else sort of, just have a new character, or have a character from one of the previous films. Unfortunately, this new Halloween movie doesn't seem to be following any films in the past. So, except for Halloween 1 and 2. Because like I said, this new film is supposed to take place years after Halloween 2. So that means that there's not going to be a Paul Rudd's character, Tommy Wallace, he's not going to return. Jamie's baby is not going to make an appearance. Anyone from Halloween 4 to 6 is not going to be in this movie, if it's going to take place after Halloween 2. Now, like I said, they can always change that idea. So, at this point it's up in the air, and I just want to end my thoughts by saying, all the fans want to see a Halloween 9. They want to see a continuation from the series. They want to see people from the past movies come back and be in this new film. Unfortunately, they're not doing that, but that's what we want, and unfortunately, we're probably not going to get that, at least not anytime soon. So yeah, those are my thoughts, and now I want to talk a bit about why I'm not going to do any more videos related to the Halloween movie. Simply because I think it's kind of pointless to go on and on about a movie that's not even being made yet. Once I get more information about the Halloween film, like if they announce the cast, obviously I'll do a video on that. If they say, we're starting to film, in 2 weeks, I'll do a video about that, obviously. But until I get more news, I'm just done talking about it. And I just think it's pointless to talk about a movie that, as of right now, there's no new updates. Obviously, I will continue to update you guys. I also encourage you guys to follow HalloweenMovies.com on Facebook, Twitter, whatever social media you have. Because there's going to be a time when they're going to announce something and I might not hear it right away, so it might take me a while to do a video on it. So I encourage you guys to follow HalloweenMovies.com. on Facebook, Twitter, or whatever social media you may have. But as of right now, I'm done talking about the Halloween movie until I get better updates. So anyway, guys, this was just me, just giving my extra thoughts on the film. And like I said, if the new Halloween movie, since it's taking place after Halloween 2, I really hope it doesn't skip over Halloween H2O, because I think it's a great sequel, in my opinion. It's one of the best sequels, in my opinion, and I think a lot of people agree with that. The only problem is that if they do skip over it, then people are going to wonder what happened to Laurie. What happened to Jamie Lee Curtis's character. If they have it take place after Resurrection, they could just say that she died and they don't have to bring her back. But that's not happening, because then that would be Halloween 9, and they're not doing a Halloween 9, they're doing whatever this movie's going to be. We don't even know. There's no title yet, there's really no better information, so yeah, that, and also, I don't think Dr. Loomis is going to be in a new film. If they do bring him back, great. If not, I'm not holding my breath. The same thing with everything else. I'm not holding my breath for the new Halloween movie, but I have respect, I have hope, and I just have faith in John Carpenter, knowing that if he says it's going to happen, that's good enough for me to say it's going to happen. Whether or not it happens next year is up in the air. If it does, then amazing, great. If it does, then awesome. That's what fans want. If it doesn't, I'm not going to be like, well, John Carpenter said it was going to happen, and I'm upset to him that it didn't. I'm not that type of person. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. If it does, great. But yeah, guys, I just wanted to share my thoughts on a new film. Like I said, I'm not going to be doing any more of these videos until they update. Until I get a good update. If they announce something within the next couple weeks, obviously I'll do it. If they announce it tomorrow, obviously I'll do a video about it. But as of right now, these are my final thoughts on the film until I hear something new. But anyway, guys, let me know down below what you guys think. What do you guys want to see in the new Halloween movie? Because I know every fan is different, and every fan has an idea of what they want to see in the new Halloween movie. And unfortunately, you're not going to be able to please everybody. The new Halloween movie is not going to please everyone. So, for me, I keep an open mind. I really don't expect a whole story. I just want to see Michael come back and see some of the characters that I've grown to love come back. But like I said, they're not going to be able to please everyone. So there are going to be some people that are going to be disappointed in the new Halloween movie, regardless of what it is. Regardless of whatever the new Halloween film is, people are going to say, well, I want that character to come back, and I want that character, and I want this storyline, and it's not going to happen. Unless this is the first in a series of new films where they're going to do something. But like I said, if this film takes place after Halloween 2, then it's not going to follow. It's just, I don't know, it's weird the way they're doing it. Honestly, I would really prefer if they did a Halloween 9, but anyway, guys, I'm rambling. I just wanted to do this quick video just to give my thoughts. Let me know down below what you guys want to see in a new Halloween movie. As always, you feel free to follow me on Facebook. I'll leave a link down below. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. And I hope you guys are having a good Monday. I've got a lot more videos planned for this week, so stay tuned to that. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later.